Hi, I'm just doing a blog post about actually sitting down and getting writing done. So I just wanted to do a quick video to demonstrate something I'm doing and what I think are probably the two key points, get that in the camera shot, two key points for doing any sort of writing project on your own. And the first thing you need to do if you're going to do anything on the side, you're probably doing a job, maybe you're a writer like myself, and if you are doing anything full time, you're not going to feel like writing hardly ever. In fact, the thought of writing is probably quite painful for you. So what you need to do is to make writing the very first thing you do each day. And this is something Elmore Leonard did. He was like me, an advertising copywriter, and he wanted to break into writing novels. And he said when he was alive that he would sit down at, I think it was 5:30 every single morning to write at least an hour, possibly 2 hours a day before going to work. It's really, really important to write first thing in the day because the brain hates working uphill. Okay, after a day at work, when your brain is tired, there's actually a limit to the amount of willpower you have. And there are outliers, there are people this wouldn't apply to, but in my experience they tend to be rare. Most people, their brain hates working uphill, they hate coming back from a day of work and having to sit down and write, which is a very difficult thing to do. So make it the first thing you do each day, and slowly, and aim to do this every day. Put a cross in your calendar every time you do it, and aim to link up those crosses. This is another thing Jerry Seinfeld did. He put crosses in the calendar every day, he wrote a joke, and the aim was to keep the chain going, so he never ever broke that chain of crosses in his calendar. Second thing you want to do is to increase the amount of writing you do incrementally. So what I mean by that is maybe when you first start, don't aim to do 2,000 words a day. That's going to be hard to do straight off the bat. So maybe start at I think 350 words. I'm thinking here because it was in a book that I read recently by Anne Lamott called Bird by Bird. And she said, you go through spells where you don't want to write, and what it's best to do during these periods is to just have a minimum of 350 words a day. That's a really easy word count to hit. And if you do that, you're going to build up a body of work very quickly. That's actually something I was doing this year, in fact, I'll just turn the camera so you can see. So I've been having difficulty writing, and this year, but I knew I wanted to write another novel. So what I've done is I basically every single day I would write 350 words on this first thing in the morning. And as you can see, this is only weeks. This is a matter of weeks. I've got a heck of a lot of writing together. I've got another 10,000 words on the computer. And this is probably half a novel we've got here, and excuse me, and the rest of the novel's gonna, I think, probably come together by spring. Once you've got 350 words rolling, you'll find that you're comfortable writing, the writing's flowing more. You might want to push that up to 500 words, okay? So it's an incremental step. And then after that, maybe on your clear days, like weekends and that, you do 1,000 words and you do 500 words on the days you're working. And then eventually, once you're really rolling, once you're really into whatever it is you're doing, whether it's a non-fiction book, a novel, a product that maybe you want to sell, whatever it is you're doing, once you're really into it, maybe after a few months, you aim for 1,000 words a day. 1,000 words a day is really what I do on my own projects. I know that people like Stephen King aim for 2,000 words a day, which is great if you're that sort of person. Some people are very fast writers, some people aren't. I'm probably somewhere in the middle myself. So I stick with 1,000 words a day. And sometimes I have really good days. Sometimes I do 1,500, 2,000. Sometimes I have not so good days. But like I said, the aim is to keep that chain going, keep writing every day. Okay, it makes makes a much bigger difference to yourself, to what you're doing. You get results much quicker if you just focus on writing every day rather than writing a lot of words sporadically. That's what's going to make the biggest difference for you. So those are my two big key points. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the blog post. So thanks a lot.